I never believed in the haunted. I always chalked up ghost stories to overactive imaginations, urban legends spun in the dark corners of bars. But that was before I stumbled upon an old, forgotten journal in my grandmother's attic, tucked away between moth-eaten coats and dusty Christmas ornaments. Its brittle pages were yellowed with age, filled with cramped, spidery handwriting that spoke of a house on the outskirts of town, a house plagued by shadows. What intrigued me most were the dates. The last entry was dated 1952, just days before my grandmother disappeared without a trace. Curiosity gnawed at me like a persistent rat. The further I delved into those pages, the more the boundaries between reality and folklore began to blur. She wrote about strange noises echoing through the walls at night, whispers of lost souls drifting near the creaking floorboards, and a persistent feeling of being watched, an oppressive gaze that seeped into every moment spent in that cursed abode. A chill cascaded down my spine as I read her words. If you feel the urge to run, do not fight it. The shadows will consume you. Armed with nothing but the journal and my own skepticism, I decided to visit the house, now a crumbling relic swallowed by overgrown weeds. The once vibrant paint was peeling, revealing the desperate wood beneath. The air felt thick, heavy with foreboding as I stepped inside. The musty scent of decay filled my nostrils, and I felt a shiver crawl up my spine. Each room told tales of abandonment. A rocking chair swayed slightly despite the stillness, and a chill danced across my skin. As I flipped through the journal again, I felt my heart race. The final entry told of a haunting melody that lured the unwary. I thought of my grandmother's song. Was that the connection? Suddenly, the sound of a piano emanated from the darkened hallway. It was a melody I didn't recognize, old and eerily captivating. The floor creaked ominously beneath my weight as I followed the sound, heart pounding so hard I feared it would betray me. What I found in that room changed everything I thought I knew about reality. There, against the dusty window, was my grandmother, her face pale, eyes wide with fear, as she turned towards me and whispered a name not meant for living ears. As darkness closed in, I understood. Some stories are best left untouched, for they can still choose that claw at the edges of sanity. The shadows were not just an echo of the past, they were hungry for more,